Shalom, fellow Sprouties. This is Rivka from the Organic family. Because I'm having so much fun with this whole process, today I wanted to start sharing with you and documenting what we're going through, setting up and choosing our name and our logo and how we want to kind of brand ourselves, and also setting up our YouTube channel and blog. Today I mainly wanted to focus on what we've been going through in the last day or two, which we finally, after months, came to uh, a commitment on our family, on our name, Organic Family. And that was a very difficult, and that's a long story. I'm not going to share that today, but now we're going through the process of choosing our logo, and I wanted to share a little bit of that and what we liked and kind of what we're doing. And I'm also making this video for our graphic designer to have an idea of how to further design our logo. So just going over a little bit of what logos we chose as inspiration. When I originally came up with the concept for the logo, I had it in mind to have some leaves and have some roots, and our slogans, let's grow together. So I wanted to kind of incorporate that sort of a style, but I found a lot of the lettering that I found and logos that I found were way too busy, and or they were too corporate looking. And for example, like every letter had roots and and leaves, and just it was too jumbled. So Tam and I found this, and we really liked this one. This was the first one that kind of was in harmony with what I was thinking when I visualized it. And then we showed it to Yosef, and he felt like it was still a little bit too whimsical for him, and he wanted, he's really attracted more to the corporate type of logos. So we tried to look at, some different things. But this was the first thing that really struck a chord with me after looking with hundreds of logos. And then we all ended up looking at, tons and tons of logos together to really kind of fine tune our vision. And it was just so much fun. It took hours, so that wouldn't be a fun video to watch, but it was a really fun process. And anyway, so that's was kind of where everybody was with this one. And then this was one that we found where we were able to kind of compromise on the font, and I think this might be the font that we use, or something pretty similar to this, with the words Organic Family, just because this is a little bit whimsical but clean enough that everybody still likes it, and it kind of seems to have a nice balance. And then this is actually for another project. This I also really liked. I thought this was very tastefully done. Again, not being overdone, but also being whimsical and cute. And then more, just these were ones that we actually liked out of all the tons and tons that we looked at. I also liked how this had two-tone lavender colors, the monochromatic colors. I thought that looked really nice. With just that little, pop of green. I thought that's really pretty, really classy looking, and still pretty clean. The letters are too much for Yosef, but Tam and I really liked this one too. This one really has too much going on for us, but the color scheme was great, and the avatar also was great, which is something we'll talk about again in a minute. I mean, I think it's really cute. It depends on what you're doing. For what we're doing, we just felt like this was too busy, but I also liked the leaves in this one, that they were different sizes a little bit. And, I just, overall, I think it's really cute. It's just, like I said, too busy for us. And then this is just a logo that I wanted to share because I just thought it was so incredibly cool. I think the color scheme here is great. I think the concept is so original and so cool. And so anyway, I just wanted to share that one. I was just really, really impressed with that. And then this one started to give us an idea of what we wanted the roots to look like. I don't necessarily want a full tree, but it contributed that. This also, this was the kind of thing that just looks a little, not, it didn't really resonate with me, but I liked the concept and I liked the idea that they used the eye, and I just thought it was a creative use of the theme. So now going to what we actually came up with, this is what I'm really excited about. After looking at all this inspiration was, and I think I'm going to have to move the screen around. I'm kind of just learning all of these things. So I'm learning how to record this kind of a video, but I'm going to have to move around. So this is what we came up with, and I'm just going to scroll from one side to the next. So on the K, we put the roots, which we all really liked, and then we just kind of dotted the eyes with the leaves, and then again with the Y. So we all really like that. It finds a nice balance for us. What we really want is the Corganic family to have a little bit more of a kind of, scripty. This isn't exactly the font that we want, but this, gives an idea for our graphic designer where we want the roots and how we want kind of the leaves. And then the Let's Grow Together, we actually do want it as of right now. I mean, we'll see what the graphic designer also comes up with as far as fonts go. But we think this is the font that we want for the Let's Grow Together part. We just want to change the font for the Corganic family. And then just to show a few close-ups, this is actually roots that Tam drew that she liked better than this was, on another scrap, but she liked it better. This just close up of the leaf. This is more for our graphic designer than anything else, but I'm just making one video for both. And then this is the Y. So it gives the general idea. And here we come back to the main screen. So we'll have to share what happens once we send this little video over to our graphic designer, and we'll have to add to the video what the designer comes up with. But it's very exciting. I have this taped to my wall, and we're just completely tickled about this today. We also came up with our jingle. We had so much fun this afternoon. We came up with a little jingle, and we need to have someone. We came up with the idea for our intro and our outro on our YouTube videos. Now we're going to have to go through the process to get someone to create those. First, we need the logo. We feel like we need the logo done, so that can be incorporated into the intro and the outro and stay with the whole theme. And then we're going to have to figure out how to record the jingle. So this is all very exciting. I had a few ads up for graphic designers, and I've had a handful of people apply, so I wanted to get this video done, like I said, to share and to document the process, because I think it's so much fun and we're enjoying it so much, but also as an instructional video for the graphic designer. So I hope you enjoyed this, and we will look forward to showing you the results.